Hello, today I'll be discussing popular questions regarding social services. The first popular question is that I've been approached by the social worker regarding some concerns about my child or children. What should I do? The first thing you need to do is to obtain legal advice. Depending on the circumstance of case, you may be eligible for legal aid funding. Then the next thing you need to do is to be open and honest with the social worker. There is no point lying, especially if there is evidence to prove the concerns being raised. Then you need to also understand and address the concerns being raised. The best way to understand and address the concerns being raised is to request for a copy of their plan and the minutes of meeting. In the plan and in the minutes of meeting, it would state what the concerns are, what has been agreed, and the next steps. It is easier for you to follow through that way than just assuming that, okay, this is what the social worker is thinking or this is what should be done. So it is clear to both you and the social worker what has been agreed, what the plans are, and what the next steps would be. The next popular question is, my child or children has been taken into care. Can I have my children back? Yes, you can have your children back only if you have addressed the concerns raised by the local authority and also engaged with the local authority. So if you have done all of that, then you can apply for what is called a discharge of a care order. Now, legal aid funding may not be available for that, and it may be very expensive, but it all depends on the circumstance of the case. Now, the third popular question is, I'm unable to meet the requirements of the local authority and I do not want my children being put into care. What alternatives is available for care? The first thing you need to do is to obtain legal advice. During your legal advice, we would explore other options or alternatives to care proceedings. And the next thing you need to do is to be open and honest with the social worker. If you are open and honest with the social worker, there are some community-based programs and support available that will be offered to you before considering whether they could put your children into care. Another option could be to present family and friends. When you present family and friends, especially if you are struggling to meet the requirements, say for example, you are taking drugs or you are a victim of domestic abuse, you are still in love with your husband and you cannot leave, it is best to present family and friends. So the local authority can assess your family and friends and place your children there rather than putting your children into care. So at least you know your children are with people that you trust rather than being with complete strangers. Another alternative to care is adoption. Now, adoption for me should always be the last resort. That is where somebody else adopts your child. For further inquiries, please do not hesitate to contact me and kindly take note that my consultation fee would apply. Thank you.